Today I'm going to be showing you how you can schedule posts both to your Twitter account and to your Google Plus business page using Buffer app. If you haven't used Buffer before, I highly recommend it. Not only can you schedule posts, you can also get some nice analytics on how those posts are doing. Here's how it works. Go to www.bufferapp.com and sign up for an account. And now you can add various social media channels. So you can see I've got a Google Plus page, a Twitter page and my Facebook personal profile here. To add new accounts, click on the plus button. And here you can just click on one of these to connect a profile, a page, etc. Now I only really recommend using this for Twitter, LinkedIn and Google Plus business pages. It doesn't really work well with Facebook. If you do want to schedule on Facebook, I'd recommend either the inbuilt scheduling or Post Planner. Once you've added your accounts, go back into Buffer and click on Schedule. And here you can set the times of day that you want your buffered posts to go out at. So for example, if I wanted to send 3 posts out a day on Google+, I could add a time for each of these. And I can add it to multiple days by selecting more than one day, or just individual days. So for example, if I wanted to send more out on Tuesday, I'd just select Tuesday, click Add Posting Time, and I would add the time of day that I wanted that third post to go out. If I want to get rid of one of these, I just click the X next to it. And you can do this for each of your social networks individually. So if I click on my Twitter account, you'll see I've got 5 times during the day that I'm posting to my Twitter account on all days of the week. To write a post, you click back on Buffer at the top here. And for Twitter, you'll see there's a box here where I can write in my tweet. Or I can select the other networks that I have here also if I wanted to post to all 3. Now again, I would only recommend posting to one network at a time rather than trying to schedule the same update for all 3. Because you know on Google Plus you can write quite a lot of text, you can get into quite a deep explanation of why you're posting something, whereas on Twitter you have to be short and snappy. So I'm going to post this one to Twitter. I can choose to share it now, or I can click on Buffer, which means that it will go out at one of those predetermined times that we set up earlier on. A new feature for Buffer that I find kind of interesting is that it will offer content suggestions for you. So here it's offering me 5, and if I click on View Suggestions, you can see it's actually got a few. It's got a quote, it's got a few links that it thinks I'll be interested in because of what I posted before. Again, this isn't something that I would do automatically, but it does give me some links that I might be interested in keeping or posting for later. And finally, you can get analytics on your account. Now, I don't use this for Twitter very often, so the analytics are probably quite sparse. But here you can see, here's one I sent out, I think it was on Friday. It got 1 retweet and it got 2 click-throughs, and the potential reach of that, so the number of people that would have seen that because of my retweet and because of my own audience, was 23,000 people. So the real advantage of Buffer is that you can set up a lot of tweets at the same time to go out with a gap between them, so you'll never be flooding anyone's feed.